Welcome to Autologics. Today we are going to visit Pixel 8 out of the box review. This is the first Google smartphone that will come with AI. Let's check it out. But before we do that, let's go back into history. OnePlus One was the first flagship killer that packed beautiful performance in a mid-range smartphone. Another piece from the history we have is iPhone 8. Yeah, we don't have iPhone 7 in the studio, and that's why I'm referring to iPhone 8. But here, the audio jack, right, the 3.5mm loud jack that every audiophile used to love. And we came in the future where now we are dealing with all the Bluetooth earphones and headphones. So this was also a piece from the past. Now, why I am referring to past when we are talking about 2024? Well, Google Pixel 8 comes with the AI phone. This was the first AI powered smartphone from Google. And that's why I was referring to the beautiful machines that came in the past with some amazing specs and which changed the landscape of the mobile technology world. Let's jump into the Google Pixel 8. This is the Pixel 8. Out of the box, it looks beautiful device. The cyborg kind of eyes, the camera bump, and this is well built phone. It has metal, glass in front, glass in back. This color also looks so much beautiful. The Google's G logo over here. And the front, you get 6.2 inches bright, superbly bright display. This goes up to 2000 nits of brightness, and that is just wonderful. We just got it out of the box, right? And this phone has been reset. So now we are going to see that what kind of flagship experience, what kind of minimalist experience this phone is gonna give. Let me remind you that this phone will be the favorite phone for the minimalist. If you are a minimalist person who doesn't like third-party softwares, a lot of applications installed in their phone or life, then this is going to be the best smartphone decision you will be taking and buying this phone. Let's just check the hardware first. So here you get your power button. Weirdly, this has been placed on the upper end of the volume rocker. So in majority of the Android smartphone or even iPhones, you will be able to see that the power button is placed over here and maybe volume keys are on the other end. In the new smartphones, you might be able to see that power button is placed below and the volume rocker is upside. But in this case, volume rocker is down and the power button is up. The buttons feels so sturdy. Okay, what's on the other side? No, this is not an iPhone or OnePlus, so there is no other button on this side. There is a SIM card slot over here, right? You can put one SIM in it and the other SIM will be the eSIM. On the bottom firing speakers and the USB-C charging port. Over here, you will be able to see the front camera, right? And the screen, so it's a punch hole display over here. Antenna cutout over here, a microphone, another microphone, a flash, two cameras, right? Beautiful Google's logo over here as we saw initially. Let's jump into it. So once you get your phone in your hands, what apps are going to be there in the phone? Very basic apps, very minimalistic look. So it has all the Google apps installed, nothing else, no bloatware, no application for the promotion, not even a single social media platform, right? So just Google, Gmail, Google Calendar, Play Store and all. Settings, and there are some pixel tips over here as well. Okay, let's jump into the setting. Very clean look, right? But weirdly, this is a 120 Hz display phone. But Google do not automatically give you 120 Hz display active on this phone. So you have to go into the display settings, right? The adaptive brightness is set, dark theme is set. You can make it white, obviously. And in the bottom, you will be able to see an option to use smooth display. So it will put the refresh rate of the phone to 120 Hertz. So you might have questioned that is this phone good for me or not? Well, Google has aimed this phone for the Pixel lovers, the core Android audience who are loving the experience of a clean smartphone. This phone comes with amazing camera setup and the AI tool, right? Let's jump into this AI setting. Let's click a picture and let me show you how the AI on Google Pixel works. We just click the shot. Let's jump into it, right? Let's press this button and it will show you that, circle to search and all feature. If you want to access, just try it. Let's try it. Let's circle. Let's see what Google AI can help us with. Okay, so it has brought the result. Now it knows that we are talking about the OnePlus One smartphone, right? And the results have come. If we try other phone, it will also bring up that is iPhone 6, iPhone 8, right? So it's almost correct. And this box over here, so it knows that we are talking about the Google Pixel 8. Let's click a couple of more photos. Let's see how AI can recognize our Casio calculator. Let's circle the search. Okay, so it knows that we are talking about the FX82MS calculator and it will bring you the results of it. Let's try the magic eraser tool that the phone is known for and look at this image. The clarity of this image is just wonderful. Now, when this phone was launched, a lot of AI exclusive feature and a lot of talk used to happen, right? So let's find out how the magic eraser tool is working. Let's edit this image, right? You go to settings, you go to tools, you find the magic eraser. And let's say, for instance, I want to remove this frame from this photo. I'll just do the circle. AI will do its job, right? The frame has been removed from the photo and that's it. Right? You can save a copy, right? And that's all. So this is amazing. And not only that, what happens with Google's amazing camera setup that it does not click only one image, right? So it is clicking a lot of images while you click this picture and then it is selecting the best version of the image, right? So you can select between which kind of image were taken, right? So if you are having some shaky hands, it will define what image is the best for you to use. Other than just having amazing camera and AI in it, there are a lot of tools that comes with Google Pixel as well. So there is live call transcribe as well. So if you are a person who is, having special ability, these persons will be able to read the transcript and communicate on the phone. Apart from this, a lot of features have been limited into the Indian region. So for instance, you cannot use the Google One VPN in India. I don't know why it's happening, but yeah, it's there. And this phone has been locked in the initial, storage capacity of 128 GB only. So that's a bad limitation because you cannot install a micro SD card to extend the storage. And if you are going to use this phone for a longer period of time, you need to rely on the cloud usage. And that's a downside of it. But who will enjoy this phone a lot? With AI features and all the gimmicks, this phone is pretty steady. And if you are someone who is using it for the business use, or you are not a power user, you do not play games a lot, this phone is going to become a good companion for you. Because Tensor chip has a good amount of performance in it. It has ample amount of Antutu score to manage your day-to-day tasks, even some gaming on it as well. The G3 chip in the phone, the G3 chip tend to warm up. But now, due to updates, it is not warming up as it used to happen in the initial launch of the phone and people were complaining about it. this is still not manageable. These are the good temperatures, these are not even warm, right? So I've been updating a lot of applications, and you know that updating applications might use the CPU of the phone, but still the phone is not running a lot of, generating a lot of heat. The connection settings are good, the Wi-Fi 6 is good, the Bluetooth connection is also good, flashlight, right, it is bright enough, it's good. Other than that, all the standard equipments from the Google's, so the UI you get the first in these phones, and this phone is going to give about 7 years of software update, so you are covered till 2030. That's a huge commitment made by Google, right? So if you are not a person who likes to switch phones usually 1 2 3 years, this phone can become a good choice for you because you are going to get software updates as well. I'm not so sure that by when we will be getting the 6G, and this phone will look like a slow game in the tower systems. But till then, the phone is going to be a good companion for you. Okay, one more complaint a lot of people do about battery usage. So we didn't find that battery draining issue particularly in this model, and a lot of Reddit forums and all are saying that the phone adopts the ability of how you are using the phone. Right, so for whom this phone is good for? Someone who is going to use this phone as a daily driver, who is not going to use it for the gaming purposes, because this phone is designed to give you performance, is designed to give you ultimate Android experience. This phone is not designed for you to play games on it, and not all the products should be there to game on it, and that's where the Pixel is the one of the best phone for you. Stereo speakers, every pretty thing you get on Apple's iPhones. If you are an Android lover, this is the iPhone level performance you are going to get in the Android world. And that's the same thing, right? I don't have to even say it because Google Pixels are there to deliver you the maximum of Android performance from a smartphone. I hope you like this video. See you in the next bit. Peace.